I'm a traumatic brain injury survivor, and this is one of my experiences. Last night, out of nowhere, I got extremely irritable while talking to my girlfriend. And what I want to explain is that as I was sitting there listening to her, I felt this overwhelming irritability. And if I wasn't present and I wasn't aware, which is why I speak about becoming present inside of our head and be acknowledging what we're thinking and what we're feeling, it gives me the ability to regulate and self-manage and even communicate. So in this particular instance, we were having a conversation and I got real irritable. So I started asking myself, why are you feeling irritable? Notice how I didn't just show up and start reacting in that irritability. I had the ability to be present and manage myself. What I recognized was the TV was on. And the overlapping sounds was very irritating to me because it was towards the end of the night. With that being said, she felt that and she honored that. And I didn't communicate it at the time because it took me a second to catch up to processing to be able to communicate. The only ability I had was able to process for myself and manage self. Those are two separate processes. So afterwards, we got done talking and I did turn off the TV. That allowed me to have singular focus without distraction, and it calmed a little bit of my irritability. After that, I went and I got in the shower and I was able to calm down. And while I was in the shower, I recognized that I needed to communicate to her that I was feeling irritable. I got out and I said, I was feeling irritable. And she says, I know. And I thanked her for showing up, for acknowledging, for being curious and observing me, paying attention to the signs and recognizing that it had nothing to do with her. She did not take that personally. She recognized that that was a symptom, that is an impairment, and oftentimes I get a little bit more irritable at night. I share this perspective in hopes that it helps somebody else, whether that's a survivor, see themselves so that they can recognize the importance of really practicing and learning how to engage with self in more positive ways and to do mental, psychological, the conversation scans inside of our head, as well as observing and scans of our body. And I hope for caregivers, it helps you understand how impactful in a positive and healthy way when you show up with curiosity and understanding and observing us for the signs. I hope this perspective helps somebody else. Be well, my friends.